There is a saying that lingers in my mind: what God cannot do does not exist. At first, these words may seem grand, even impossible. But sit with them for a moment. Let them sink in. You see, life has a way of testing us. We face obstacles that seem insurmountable, dreams that feel out of reach, and burdens that weigh heavy on our hearts. In those moments, we are tempted to believe in limits. But tell me, who set those limits? Did life whisper to you that you cannot go further? Did the stars decree that your dreams are too big? Or is it only the voice of doubt that tells you the impossible is real? I have lived long enough to know this: the barriers we perceive are often self-imposed. And the key to breaking them lies in understanding one simple truth: there is a force greater than us, one that operates beyond the logic of men. When I was younger, I met a man who had lost everything: his home, his wealth, his family. He sat on the ground, defeated, convinced that his life was over. But then he said something that changed me forever. If I have breath, then I have a chance. And if I have a chance, then I am not done yet. That man rebuilt his life. Not because his circumstances changed overnight, but because his belief did. He refused to accept that his story was over, and in that refusal, he created a new path. What God cannot do does not exist, not because life will always be easy, but because faith turns mountains into stepping stones. Doubt is a thief. It steals your courage, your dreams, your purpose. It whispers, "You're not good enough. You will fail. It's too late." But let me ask you, who gave doubt a voice in your life? Who gave fear permission to dictate your future? There was a time I doubted too. I questioned my choices, my worth, my path. I feared failing, so I stood still. But then I realized something profound. Fear and faith require the same thing: belief in something unseen. Fear is believing in failure before it happens. Faith is believing in success before you see it. Which one will you choose? Let me tell you another truth: time is the most valuable gift you will ever have. People chase after wealth, success, and recognition, but they forget that none of it matters without time. How often do we waste our days worrying about things that won't matter in the end? How often do we delay our dreams, thinking we have forever? But let me remind you, tomorrow is never promised. If you have breath today, then today is the time to act. I once asked an old friend, "What is your biggest regret?" He smiled sadly and said, "That I lived too cautiously. That I waited too long to truly live." Do not wait too long. The world will always tell you to wait, to be practical, to be patient, to be cautious. But time waits for no one. So, what do we do with this time we are given? We live with purpose. We live with gratitude. Instead of chasing what we lack, we must learn to appreciate what we have. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, we must create it. Ask yourself, what truly matters to you? Is it the opinions of others? The fear of failure? Or is it living a life that, when you look back, fills you with peace, not regret? Take a deep breath. Look around you. Right now, in this moment, you are alive. And as long as you are alive, the possibilities before you are endless. My friend, I want you to remember this. Life is not about waiting for miracles, it is about recognizing that miracles are already within your grasp. You have the power to change your life. You have the strength to rise again. You have the ability to overcome, to grow, to thrive. So ask yourself today, what fear am I holding onto that no longer serves me? What dream have I put off for too long? What step can I take today to move closer to my purpose? Because what God cannot do does not exist. And if that is true, then what excuse do we have not to try? If this message has touched your heart, take a moment to reflect. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is one thing you will do differently from today? And if you seek more wisdom, more moments of reflection, subscribe to the Mindful Path TV. Together, let us walk this journey with purpose, faith, and an open heart. Thank you for being here. Until next time, walk wisely.